Hello, hello, hello. J3GS Farms again. I'm just now leaving Lowe's. I got me two. What did I get? I got me two loquat trees, Japanese loquats. I've been trying to get some loquat trees for the longest. I just got two of them from Lowe's. They're $24, but I could deal with that. When you get something that you want, you don't worry about the price that often. But last year, most of my trees and bushes I got them on discount, and they cost me 99 cents. But I guess I made up for it this time. I paid full price for two loquat trees. But I think I'm gonna be happy. You don't see them, they're laying down in the back of my truck. But I'm happy because I got my loquats. Loquat. I'm happy because I got them. But there's a few more trees I want to get. But I got to sit down and I want to plan and map everything out, because I got most of my trees. Well, no, I got all my trees sitting in buckets right now, and I let them grow and all this. And since I got the other land that I was trying to get for the longest behind me, I left everything in the buckets, because that's what I want to put back there. Goats going back there, but I'm also putting fruit trees and everything. One thing that my grandkids will say, I went to Papa House and we always have fruits. True. I'm going to make it that way so that they can always have fresh fruit. They'll get their vegetables, but one thing I know for sure, if it's a sweet fruit out there, I know they're going to be eating something nutritious. Hey, I hope I get to taste some of these loquats as well. I don't know how long it's going to take these fellas to produce, but I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm getting ready to go back home and baby these trees for a little bit. I hope I'm not shaking too much. It looks like my phone is going side to side, quick, fast, and hard, but that's all right. I got me two panels in the back, two panel doors, and I'm gonna make something for my goats so that I can handle them a little better. I come up with the solution. I can pay less than $500 and get what I want, instead of paying over $2,000 to get a cattle tilt. I don't want a cattle tilt, something as big as that, but I want something big enough for me to tilt my goats. And that's what I plan on doing. I got two cattle doors. I'm going to put them up. I'm going to rig it up a good way that I can flip it to the side. My goats get taken care of the way they need to be taken care of. And I keep going from there. I'm kind of excited because it's a little task I got to do. And some of you understand and some of you won't understand. I'm excited because the task I put before myself to making something that I need. And when I do my handiwork and stuff, I get excited about it. It's not that I'm bragging about anything, but I get excited about it. That was one of the ways I used to release my stress. When I worked at the prison, I get off in the morning, instead of going to sleep, I go fishing, come home from fishing, I go and start building something. Back then I had quite a few orders. I used to do some woodwork for some churches and stuff, and it just released my stress. I get 3-4 hours of sleep, get up, ready to go back to work. And that was pretty much my routine. But living this retirement life, you got to find things to occupy your time. The stress of dealing with so many different people is not there, but this stress and You military people know what I'm talking about. Something that you deal with all the time. But other than that, I'm okay. My garden, correction, my seeds that I planted them on Wednesday. And the okra seeds I put in there, I put them in one of them little Jiffy kits, and the okra's already hitting against the top of the cover, and they ready to come out. But I'm gonna have to move them to something else till all the other plants catch up. Everything is coming through pretty good, but I don't know. Them okras, they trying to get out the way. They want to hurry up and get grown. And another thing concerning the Jiffy kit, I've learned that when you take that Jiffy kit and place it in a warm area, and it's supposed to sweat and all that, you get a little mold in there, that little furry mold that start building up on it. And I kind of got upset and saying, nah, it ain't been in here long enough. It ain't this, it ain't that. But then I realized there's a way I could take care of that. And I look, when I used to start my seeds, I used that formula of water and peroxide. And I learned quite a few years ago that peroxide kills mold. Because back in my shed, I had some mold on the floor, and I said, Dad, what is the mold coming from? And I don't know why it come to me, use peroxide. It kills, is a germ killer and stuff like that. And I went and got some peroxide and just poured on it, and everything started turning white. And next thing you know, it dried up. There was no more mold. So I got on the internet and look at it and find out that peroxide is good for mold. A long way getting to a short story. So I took 1 part to 2 parts water, peroxide, put in my spray bottle, and I sprayed my Jiffy little pods. I sprayed them very lightly, and the mold went away, and everything else started shooting up. So it lets me know that even though I use peroxide for the mold, the peroxide also gave the plants oxygen, which made them grow a little quicker. And I was amazed, and I started looking up a few things concerning peroxide on the plants and stuff, and I see where a few people did actually use peroxide. It's not a method that I use all the time. Actually, it's just something that I actually fell into. But if it works, if it doesn't mess my plants up anything, I think it's something that I'm going to continue to use. Because I've had a few plants that I put in my laundry room where it's nice and warm at, and they went bad on me. Because I had some mangoes, and this was the very best mango I ever tasted. There was there was nothing holding it back. It was like biting into some ice cream or something. There was no vines, nothing on the inside of it to hold you back. You bite, and that was it. It was nice, smooth, mellow bite, and it was extremely sweet. The seed started growing a little bit, and I took that seed, I put it up in there, and I said, I'm gonna grow this fella. I pray I get the same thing. I put it in the laundry room, and the same thing happened to it. I had plastic sitting over and everything, and it molded on me. I didn't think about the peroxide or anything then, but if I would have used the peroxide then, my mango probably been alive today. And every time I go to Walmart or Harvey's or other stores I go to and they got mangoes, and I see a mango that kind of look like the one I had, I always get it, trying to find that same mango, but I haven't found it yet. So all those mango seeds that I had, I just take them and go out and bury them up in the potting plants that I have out there already. I said, well, it'll grow or it'll rot and help the other plant. But if I could find that mango that I had the very first time, that's what I want. I want that mango. There was no strings or nothing in it. Even when you bite down to the seed, it just come off. It was real smooth, and it was kind of like a peach. There was no strings, anything in it. Even when you got down to the seed, it was smooth. And man, I told her, wife, I said, do you like it? My wife, she said, oh, that's real good. And I lost the seed. I wanted that fella, but it went bad on me. I wish I would know about the peroxide then, because I probably would have still had it now. Well, it sounds like I'm just rambling, but I got this van in front of me, and I'm gonna turn this camera off, and I'm gonna see if I can go around these vehicles, because I got some work to do at the house. I got a bunch of watering to do for the goats and the chickens, and I just got some work to do before it get cold or it get dark tonight. So I love you, and God bless you. J3GS Farms, be blessed, y'all.